Mean Matt here, and with me as always,
Killer Kyle!
And it's time for Elimination Chamber. Yes, Mario Canada. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I guess that's what we're starting with.
Yeah, we're just watching the kickoff show right now, and they have the chamber over top of the ring, around the ring, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so, could potentially start with either the United States Championship chamber match. They probably will save that for later. Could start with the women's elimination chamber match for who will face Bianca at Mania.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So we got the pre-show, and yeah, Killer Kyle and Mean Matt for Elimination Chamber play-by-play. It's gonna be banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Bonjour, je m'appelle Matt. Actually, that's all I know. So, we're right now talking about the La Belle Provence. We have Ariel, Hawani, talking about the history, and it goes way back from just a Montreal Screwjob in '97, obviously. We talk about Pat Patterson, the Fajons, Dino Bravo. I had no idea that Ivan was from Quebec, Montreal.
Well,
Ivan Koloff.
Yeah, well, I know we've talked about this several times. How they call, he's the Russian bear. He's from Russia. He was fucking Canadian.
Yep. Well, I thought he was from Ontario, but
yeah. And of course, Rick Martel as well. That wasn't meant to be a rhyme, but it was. And then, talk about Survivor Series 97 being the first pay-per-view ever to take place in Montreal, and the several different event or shows that have been in Montreal, Raws and other pay-per-views, and this, tonight is just going to be so big and so epic, and it's, yeah, there was of course the infamous Survivor Series 97 and the Screwjob, but, it's not about that. It's about, the lineage and the history of wrestling in Canada and Montreal, and, those men and women that paved the way for guys like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and other Montrealers, Quebecois.
the Quebecers, yeah.
That have come from Quebec, Montreal or the Quebec area.
They forgot to mention the Rougeaus.
No, they mentioned the Rougeaus.
Oh.
Yeah, they also mentioned the Rougeaus as well.
Okay.
Also talking about how, Sami was the first wrestler from Montreal to be in the main event picture.
Yeah.
You can't say Canadian because, the Hitman, of course, had several main event championship matches, but, as far as Montreal is concerned, Sami was the first.
That's right.
So, yeah, quite a history and a lineage as far as Montreal wrestling scene is concerned.
So, stay tuned for the Elimination Chamber. Just thought I'd bring that up. That was very cool.
Yes.
Anyways, au revoir, mes amis.
Au revoir.
What a fight.
What a fight, what a match. Asuka is going to Mania.
Hell yeah.
I mean, since she went back to her roots, so to speak, and she's Kana and Asuka combined.
Yeah.
So maybe I think that's really what she needed to get to the next level, and hell, end up in a championship match. And who knows? could it be potential for Asuka to be champion again?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, the last time she was Raw champion, she was handed the title from Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So, for her to take on Bianca Belair, and I don't know if those two went one-on-one before.
I don't believe so.
So, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. So, yeah. Raw Women's Championship, Asuka and Bianca Belair.
Yeah, they're just showing the highlights of the match, and you had friggin' Raquel drive Nikki through a pod. You had Liv Morgan do a sunset flip off the pod.
Oh, yeah.
You had Nikki jumping off the pod. And, yeah, just insane.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling the men's Elimination Chamber match for the US title will be just as insane. Maybe more insane. And the night's just started.
Oh, yeah. Plenty more to come.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's time for the rubber match.
Are you ready for a brawl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lesnar, Lashley, 3. Lashley got one over Lesnar, Royal Rumble a few years ago. Then Lesnar got a win over Lashley at Crown Jewel. And, well, here we are for round 3.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who's going to come out on top.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a good match. And, yeah, let's get it on.
Hells yeah.
Can we say bullshit? Oh. Somebody's throwing a temper tantrum. I'll be right back in a minute. Yeah, the crowd echoed my sentiments exactly. Yeah, I know. That's just fucked up.
It's plain and simple, my brother. WrestleMania!
Oh, yeah. Well, I never thought about that.
You saw Brock looking up on the side? Fuck this.
Alright. Yeah.
They're gonna lead this into WrestleMania, and that's probably when they go fucking no holds barred or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of match they will have as a stipulation.
Yeah.
If that.
I mean, you know, like I said in our protection video, could they have done a stipulation match here? Sure. But, you know, they went the route that they did, and they're going to build it into Mania, and then, you know, have whatever match there.
Yeah. I mean, he had a spear, he had a couple of 5s, you even have Lesnar do a low blow, which I'm glad that Bobby remembered to.
We're a fucking cup!
Yeah, so, yeah, WrestleMania it is. I actually never really thought about that.
Yeah.
So, oh well. Yeah, we're still got some more matches. Well, it looks like WrestleMania has its first vignette, and it's fitting because it's gonna be taking place. Last year we had Dallas, Texas. Now it's Hollywood. So, I had to throw that in there. But anyways, take team action.
Yeah. Rhea and Finn versus Beth and Edge. Yeah. You go back to WrestleMania, was it 21 or 20? 20. They're in...
Oh, no, it's 21.
In Hollywood.
Yep.
And all the vignettes they did, movie scenes, and it's like, okay, they've been talking about WrestleMania this year and hyping it up and, you know, how many days away and what have you. Now we just had our first movie vignette of the Joker, and I gotta say, not bad.
Yeah. This match is gonna be pretty stellar as well. Let's get it on. Yep. What did I say?
Yeah. It had to happen. Fucking hell of a match, though.
Oh god, this was one of the best matches of the night so far. I mean, you have almost Edge get taken out. Dominic distracts the referee. That didn't work.
Yeah.
You have Beth Phoenix delivering superplex to Rhea Ripley. Man, and also, you have them also doing superplex Rhea and Beth to Finn and Edge.
It was a double powerbomb.
Powerbomb. You have, what was that move? Shattered what?
Shattered Machine. FTR's old move when they were in WWE at the Revival.
Oh.
They now call it the Big Rig.
Very good match. Of course, Beth's tribute to Bull Nakano.
Yeah, she got her face all painted up like Bull Nakano did back in the day.
Yeah.
Matt turns to me and he goes, "Is he dead?" Like, I don't think so.
Well, usually when they do tributes, it's because they've passed away, but I'm not sure. This was a hell of a match, though.
We'll have to look that up at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time for the Elimination Chamber for the U.S. title.
Yeah, we're going to the second round of Elimination Chamber for the U.S. title. The women's match was really good. This match will be, I'm sure, just as good, maybe a little bit better. And I've been looking at the photo of Damian Priest, and to me, he kind of looks like a bigger version of Lio Rush for some reason. I don't know why, but he does. They got Austin Theory coming out now, so he's going to be in one of the pods, so alrighty then.
I don't know. If he can pull off a win, that would be something, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's going to be a good match otherwise. And it's funny, Kyle and I were watching the pre-show,
Right.
and he says to me, the cage was up the whole time the show was on.
No, it was down. How it is right now. The whole pre-show.
Oh, yeah, right.
It was around down over the ring. And then go to start women's elimination chamber match, and they raise it up just like a lower back down, and then start the women's elimination chamber match. It's like, what, you need to have that moment of the structure being lowered before the match? It's like, well, why the fuck even lower the goddamn thing in the first place?
Yeah.
If you're gonna just have that ominous music of the, and then the structure being lowered, and then the women come out for that match, like, why would you just leave it above the ring? Or leave it down over the ring and then just have them come out? I didn't get that. Like, okay, you have the cage lowered over the ring so people can see it as they enter the arena. They also could have looked up, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, minor nitpick.
Yeah.
Got Montez coming out next.
That's more work for those guys. Yeah, Montez's first single. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Like I said, if he wins, we'll see what happens. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. It makes sense. He was a former Marine
Right.
for America, so I don't know.
Anyways, here we go.
This is Cleopatra, and you know, I would like Portrait to win, because I really like to go down under on him. That was a war.
Yeah, that was a hell of a match. Not surprised they set up Logan Paul and Seth Rollins for WrestleMania. Austin Theory retained, which is like, okay, whatever. Yeah, good match though.
Yeah.
Hell of a fight. I thought they were going to break apart like they did in the women's match, but that didn't quite work out. So, yeah. And you know, it's funny how, well, okay, not really funny. You can say apropos how last year at Elimination Chamber, Theory was getting thrown off a pod, or fired off a pod by Brock. And this year he goes into Elimination Chamber as United States Champion and retains it. So,
yeah.
I mean, poetic justice, if you will. Yeah, I had some help from Logan Paul, but still.
Yeah, I mean, Montez Ford actually got injured, so that was a scary bump. Because I took a stomp on the outside. You know, just a very good match. I was hoping that Bronson would win. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, still your U.S. champion, Austin Theory. But
Yeah.
this has been a good night. And now it's main event time.
Yeah.
So, let's get it on. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Can he do it?
We'll see.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I also love how this crowd is very electric. I mean, it's Canada, Bizarro World, so...
I mean, Montreal is always a hot, hot crowd. Whether it be for, you know, tonight, whether it be a UFC event in Montreal, or anything like that, you know, you can expect a raucous reaction for Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's main event time, and of course, you all know what that means by now.
Yeah! Then, I mean, we talk about what are the best storylines in WWE. I mean, I don't know if you want to say professional wrestling in general, but this has been one of the best storylines in WWE. I mean, you look at Sammy with the conspiracy storyline as being a heel, and then going in to be the honorary Uce, and now it's gonna be him in the Elimination Chamber Elimination Chamber for the WWE Universal Championship with Roman Reigns, and I think it's gonna be very cool. If the Royal Rumble is any consolation,
There you go.
that was actually, you know, yeah, violent, but still worth watching.
Oh yeah.
And that speech that Sammy cut on SmackDown, man, it'll bring a tear to your eye.
Oh yeah, it was very, very well done. But yes, last night we did a shot of Jack Daniels for, 7 years of Wheels of Fury. And of course, talked about, the recent passing of Jerry Jarrett. So, but tonight, we got a Canadian classic, Crown Royal.
Yes, sir. Because we're in Canada. Well, yeah, here and also in Quebec.
Yes.
We will enjoy some Canadian whiskey. So, This is gonna be awesome. Will it be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns? Or is it gonna be Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes?
We're about to find out.
Hell yeah. So, if we don't finish, which we could, I don't know, well maybe, who knows.
Well, it's
a lot shorter than Royal Rumble.
Yeah. It's a little after 10:30 right now. Depending on how long this match goes, I say we'll finish. I'll say at 11 or close to it. If it goes a little after, that's fine, but you know, I'm sure we'll finish in time.
Yeah. I mean, if not, we'll go our next Wheels of Fury episode. We could talk about No Surrender coming up.
Right?
That's on Friday, so check that out. But this is to all you guys out there, Quebec. Have a great show.
Aye.
It's been a great show.
Yes.
Once again, subscribe to Killer Kyle. Subscribe to my channel. And oh, Zdrovia.
Zdrovia.
Again, mentioning Ivan Koloff.
The Russian Bear.
Well, it looks like this was a good match.
Yeah.
I mean, it cut out in the middle, so we don't know how Sammy lost, but unfortunately, that's what happened.
Yeah, Roman retained the title, so gonna have Roman versus Cody.
That's what it should be, I guess.
Yeah, for the title.
I mean, you have...
I mean, yeah.
I guess Jay came out and Kevin came out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. And that was Elimination Chamber play-by-play.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, mes amis.
Oui.
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews,